The first question I'm going to pose is going to go to Stacey Kelly. What do families need from their school districts that we haven't given them yet? And while I want Stacey to open the question, I really welcome everyone to answer the question because, again, we really want to figure out what are these factors. Again.
Okay. So it's not something that they necessarily per se have not given. They think they've given it. So I'm going to say communication is the first thing, open communication. I think that there are a lot of barriers to it. I don't think that in a lot of ways it's as effective or as clear as it needs to be. And it's not always easy accessibility. I think, making communication immediately available, open and accessible, and easy to understand and access.
I would, if I may, Lisa. Just a little background so you can understand the context of my response. Cleveland is 100% impoverished. We have 106 brick and mortar buildings. We spread over a 22-mile radius of the city, and our enrollment is only approximately 36,000 students. What I've come to realize in post-pandemic, or as we continue to recover in pandemic America, I see that we really don't provide supportive relationships and conversations. And what I mean by that, we don't provide them so that we reach the 4 parents who need them most. We have the easy parent, the old school parent, the new parent, and the difficult parent. And anytime you fail the difficult parent, that's your reputation at stake. The easy parent is engaged and involved. The old school parent gets it, may not put in as much time, but they know how to call and phone a friend to figure out what they don't know. The new school parent is the presto ready. It's the parent who has been exposed to social media, doesn't require a lot of attention or time. The difficult parent is a parent who has suffered trauma, who doesn't trust, who doesn't have good relationship skills. It's the parent who's most misrepresented, and most misinterpreted. And that's the parent that we have to win.
I love that. We have to win the difficult parents. Thank you so much for sharing that. Who else would like to answer the question?
Yeah. In addition to what you have shared, which I totally agree with you, I was reflecting just now about what we haven't given to parents. And when I started this position 2 years ago, this is a new department. The district didn't have a family and community engagement department. And my dream was, I want families to have a food pantry and a clinic. And it was about giving, giving, giving. But throughout these 2 years, I have learned, as they say, live and learn, that it's not just about giving. It's like when they say, don't give them the fish, but teach them how to fish. So I think that we need to evolve from being just providers, giving resources and giving, which is needed. I'm not saying that the food is needed, the clothing is needed, but if we provide them with the good education, and we have done that in the past. I know all campuses, they do training, and they do a training on this, a training on that, but the problem is with being consistent. So we're going to be training the parents. We have to be consistent about, we're going to do like an in-depth training. And it is not going to be a training anymore. It's going to be more like a class, like a course. And so I think that's what we need to be more focused on, how we're providing this education to parents. Teach them to fish and not just give them the fish.